Hello, everybody.
Hello, all.
We've made it to episode 149. That's exciting.
Whew.
So we've made it. I found a cozy spot on our couch. Uh, I'm on dad duty this week. His mom is out of town, so our daughter's sleeping, so I had to stay in the house. So the museum, we just moved it to the couch.
What year is that couch, Kenny?
Well, this is a 19. No, this is a 2024 model. This is a nice model. Recliner on both ends. That's kind of handy. They said it'd work in when you push the handle. The footrest is supposed to eject, and you kind of gotta work your tush a little bit to get her out. And they said it'd break in, but it's yet to break in. I've worked it pretty hard here, so yeah. I don't know. Next couch, maybe we'll fix it.
Excellent.
Yep, but it's probably the comfiest, warmest night at the museum I've done in a while. So,
how many feet of snow do you have right now?
let's not even talk about it. We don't have feet right here, but in areas, just briefly north, about 45 minutes. There, it's measured in feet, not inches. Yeah.
So I think it was 75 or 80 degrees here today.
Sure. It was like a solid 20 here with a heavy gale from, the Arctic North or something. So felt like 5. I don't know. It was very cold. So that's nice. The furnace has learned a new trick in the museum. The condensate tube that drains off all the liquid, it just decides to freeze up on us now.
On the outside or inside?
It starts at the outside and it works its way inside by about a foot and a half.
Ooh.
So I put a heater on it. That didn't really phase it. So then I took a torch to it. That just melted the pipe a little bit. And then so now I cut a T into it. So it's got a T that sticks up. So now when it freezes, it just drips out into a bucket on the floor, and then hopefully I catch it before it overflows the bucket so that the furnace will keep running. And it's never done that in previous years, so
just get you a little condensate pump. Leave that T on there and get you a pump, and then pump it. Oh, you don't have a floor drain, do you, in there?
No floor drains. It just went outside.
Pump it into a bigger bucket.
Maybe I get some heat tape on it. I don't know. But it's never done it before, so I hate to do that.
Then you pulled it took your tank down to what, 1%?
Yeah. Then I forgot to check the propane tank, so that was another fun event. And I checked it. I was like, ting, 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 and it was definitely on 0. But yeah, so they came out and filled her in an emergency situation thing, and we had 1% allegedly. So there's a surcharge if you have to call them the day out. So I got that.
Yeah. Yep. Ouch.
That's okay. We got propane again, so maybe we'll get another month's heat out of that.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's exciting. Other exciting news. Let's see here. I've made name tags for all the paintball markers in the museum trailer.
Sweet.
Yeah. That only took like 3 hours. Now I just got to cut them out and attach them.
Yeah, but if you only got to invest 3 hours for that, that's awesome. Because I've got tags for not even half of mine, and I do not want to make the other half, but I'm going to. I had my sister make, my tags for me. So I've got new tags. I'm going to rip all the ones that I had off on some of them and then just redo them,
Yeah.
Because it's that weird plasticky paper now that, they won't rip. Yeah. Hey, Sean.
Yours are like laminated, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, they're not laminated. It's a special plastic paper. It's what we use for the name tags at Monte Casino and my other events and stuff that we still do. It's a special, it's a weird plasticky paper. They're not laminated. You don't have to laminate them or nothing. They're plasticky, and you can write on them, with a magic marker, and they won't smear. It's pretty. Oh, hey, Ron.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's good. Speaking of Monte Casino, that's what, just under 6 weeks away.
Yeah, it's not too long away. We need to get Joe and Jacob and them on here pretty soon. And
Yeah, that's it's a good idea. And then before that, I think we have Cartoon Wars coming up, and I'll find the flyer for that so I can remember all the good details on that.
Yep.
But that should be an interesting one. It's a new event.
Yeah, that's one you're going to go set up the museum, aren't you?
Yeah. So that's going to be at Future Ball here in Michigan. It's just outside Detroit. And 1 day tickets, $40. 2 day tickets, $60. And paint starts at $35 a case.
That's very reasonable. They've got that's some pretty good pricing. They ought to have a pretty good show.
Yeah, April 11th and 12th, and I believe they have over 350 people pre-registered already.
I can understand that.
Yep. Looks like Tim just got back from the Virginia North versus South. We had the Kentucky Mercenaries guy on a couple weeks ago, and they were out there playing at that event.
How'd that go, Tim? How'd that game go? Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, throw it in the comments, Tim.
Yep.
But also at the Cartoon Wars, we are raffling off a Dye i5 brand new mask, grayscale color. Mm-hmm. And I have it in the museum already. It's sitting here now. Mm-hmm. So if anybody's interested, probably the week before, which would be just around Easter, just after Easter. Let's see here. Tim's commenting. Let's get him while he's here. They paid $80-something a case in Virginia, and they won by 500 points, man. It was a great event. That's great. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, so we got the mask, and so about the week of Easter, which is the week before the event, we'll open it up online for some online raffle sales if you're not able to make it to this Future Ball Field event or Cartoon Wars event. And then at the event, we'll sell tickets in person. And we're looking to be able to accept credit card. We're currently not, but we are looking to be able to set that up for in-person credit card transactions, cash, obviously, PayPal, Venmo. And hey, Nova. Uh-huh. And so, so it'll be, what is it? What did we decide? It was $5 a ticket and 6 for $25. 6 tickets for $25 and in person only at the event. If you buy the 6 tickets for $25, we will give you a Dye paintball hat, also donated by Dye. With that, for the first 10 people that do that, and that'll give you 6 chances each. So looking forward to that, and that goes to support the museum, and we greatly appreciate Dye Paintball for donating those items to us. So that we can raise a little bit of money to help fund some of the museum activity.
Thanks, Jay, for reaching out to him. That was awesome.
Yep, Jay at PB Sports made that possible. Obviously, he orders a lot of things. Ron Roy, Bill, I need to make it back out to the field to play. Well, sure.
Yep. We've had a lot of changes, Ron. It looks totally different.
Yeah. So, and then, sorry, go ahead, Bill.
Oh, that was it. Yep.
No. Speaking of Nova, which is watching this fine evening, Nova was generous enough to make us some banners.
Banners, yep.
Yep, and we did just get those in. And I opened them, but I haven't taken any pictures of them because I've been busy. But they did just come in, I think, Sunday. So they are 3 banners that explain the history of paintball, and that information was generously donated by paintballhistory.com, which is Dan Bakke. He donated the banner files, and then I just modified them for the General Paintball Museum. But yeah, big thanks to him, and thanks to Nova for making that happen. So we will have those hanging on the museum in April at the Cartoon War. So come check those out. And guess I need to come buy tickets to your drawing. I could use some new gear. Well, we always appreciate your support.
That's no fair. He can win a damn hat. I was going to try and win a hat, but I can't be there.
Yeah, I know. It's in person because I don't want to ship it. But if you win and you're not there in person, we'll draw the winner on Sunday at the event live. So if you're present, we'll give you the mask. If you're not present, we will ship it to you. But the hats, I'm not shipping. So he's in person only, first 10 people, and we appreciate the support. There's some cool orange and black hats, so it's a Halloween edition. But we're getting ready early.
Hypothetically speaking, if I did that, could you just give it to me the next time we're at a tournament or somewhere together?
You're really robbing the boat here.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, my money's good.
Yeah, everybody's money's good, but we're trying to get you to come to Michigan to come see Future Ball. Free hats. The hat's valued at $25. It's pretty much a free hat.
Well, I'm trying to support your museum.
Yeah, it's our museum. I don't know if you know. It's not just me. Yeah. It's me, it's you, it's
yeah, I know. I had to spend a lot of time and travel getting stuff hooked up for you, Kenny. You know, I hope you enjoy that.
It's not me, it's us.
It's $15 damn. I would have paid you $15 a month just so I didn't have to go and do all that multiple times. So, but it was fun. It's okay.
Yeah. I can't help it. Bankers are shady. That's all I got.
They weren't actually shady. The guy I ended up having to deal with ended up being pretty good.
Good. I talked to him. Nova said the last time they bought, last ticket I bought around Bill, I got a new rifle at Monty.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Dang.
Yeah, lucky you. I try to play in the pump game just so I can try to win one of Bill's amazing autocockers, and they always shoot me at some point. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't duck or run. I don't know. It's one of the two.
Try using the bunkers.
Well, they're tiny. You guys put little people bunkers out there, and then you expect me to hide behind them. And they're like, oh, hide behind this half a 55-gallon drum. And I'm like, I don't fit behind a 55-gallon drum.
There's bigger bunkers than that.
Like 2 55-gallon drums.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Nothing is over 3 feet tall. I will tell you that.
Oh, stop. We use ball wall. They've got to be at least 4 feet tall.
I don't know. I feel like they were tiny, made for midgets.
You're just a large man.
I am, and I don't like bending over. So you need fat man compliant bunkers. And so I have to just work with what I get. So it just means me shooting and running at them. And then they just duck and then they pop out and shoot me as I'm running at them. I don't know.
Well, I got something off eBay the other day that was pretty cool, and it came from the area up there where paintball kind of started. But it's from 1984.
Yeah.
Nell Spot 007. So I can't wait to try some CO2s in it and see if it works. Oh, hey, TJ.
Noah says, hey, Bill, did you see the video the other day? The new pneumatic frame for the cocker. Pretty sweet.
Yep. Yeah, I seen that guy shooting it, and I was I'm pretty interested in that one.
Yeah.
I'm interested in all of them. You know, all that new technology is pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job. Keep up the good work, Nova. But yeah, so that's a pretty cool piece. You said you're trying to get it working before June.
Yeah, it might work. They said it worked, but I never trust anything, you know, that I buy. It's when I buy things, I know I'm going to be taking it all apart and redoing it. So
yeah,
I've got about 50 projects here I got to get finished, and
not bad.
This is on the back burner. So, oh, hey, Brad.
Yeah, Brad was on the other couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But Brad's had a change because, you know, it looks like Brad's now Courtney. Congratulations, Brad. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. That's his alias.
Yeah. It's like Terry Schultz. It's a secret. Nobody will know.
No.
Yep.
Or, sorry, Terry Schloss. Terry Schloss. Sorry, man.
Terry Schloss. But
Schultz.
got that, and then when I was up at the Chili Bowl, Tori Bergoglio's big game.
Yeah.
Eric Kilgore was there, and I bought some stuff from him too, and I spent more money there than what I planned, but got some pretty cool stuff. He donated a bunch of stuff too, and I got these framed. He went to the classes to teach this stuff.
Yeah.
And
careful.
Yeah. Trying to think of which gun this even is. Gosh.
Wait, flip it around. Maybe we can all guess here.
It looks like it's a shocker. But
yeah, kind of has that look. Maybe an ion.
Yeah, no, it's not an ion. No, it's not an ion.
No, not an ion. I mean impulse. Sorry.
Yeah, it might be one of those. Yeah, this is This is pretty old. This is when they were teaching those classes, and you had to go to the class to get this stuff.
Yeah.
And oh no, it is a shocker. Yeah, that's a shocker.
Okay.
Yeah, there it says right there.
All right, gotcha.
We got that, and then no, stay. And then gosh,
easy.
I'm trying. This is just regulator and stocks and stuff that they were working on at the time. I thought that was pretty cool. On and off on CO2 tanks, and that might have even been the old Paintball Mania 4500 system that they had at the time.
Yeah, that's possible.
They had to have a special fill adapter for that. And since there's a regulator up there, I'm guessing that's what that was. But
yeah,
but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good find, sir.
Yeah. Oh,
easy.
Oh
gosh. Oh gosh.
I know.
Let's see here. We got Joke Man. Hey, Bill, you need a holster for that 007. App Man has some on eBay.
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm probably going to be ordering a couple of them. I need probably like 4 of them.
Yep. Speaking of App Man, they APP donated a bunch of Airheads thread protectors for air tanks, and by how many? I think he donated about 800 of those, and then Airheads high pressure air nipples covers, and that I think there's about 1,200 of those, and a couple cool banners. So thank you for that generous donation to the museum. Yep, they look just like that, but I have a giant crate of them.
Yeah, I didn't need a crate. I just needed this many.
Well, do we ever need any? But they'll go to good use. We appreciate it.
I did need these. So
yeah. Well, I didn't necessarily need them, but I greatly appreciate them. We will use them as some sort of cool stuff for the museum, either to get them out to people or
put them on your display tanks, and then hand them out as door prizes. You know, if people make donations, give them to them. And
yep, so that's really generous. If we can just break his habit of throwing things in the dumpster and just sending it to us instead, that'd be great.
Those damn jerry cans, I wanted those so bad.
I know. They're in the dumpster.
No.
I could drive down and get them, but I don't know what day garbage day is, and I don't know how the picture is, so I don't want to rush it.
They're gone by now.
Now they are, but you know, if only a guy knew, I'd drive the 3 hours to Cleveland there.
Shoot, I drive 3 hours just to go eat frickin' sandwiches with Tim.
Well, I mean, that is a privilege you guys have there. Lion's Choice.
Lion's Choice, best damn roast beef sandwich you'll ever have.
Have you tried the chicken? No.
You don't go to the world's best roast beef frickin' restaurant to eat a damn chicken sandwich.
That's what I hear.
I don't go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and eat a roast beef sandwich.
That's because they don't have a roast beef sandwich.
No, because they're smart.
Yeah. I don't know. Just
top shit on chicken. Why in the hell would they want to mess with roast beef? Leave that to whoever makes the ultimate hamburgers. Around here, it's Black Sheep, but I don't know who.
We got Burger King.
Yeah, they make chicken sandwiches.
They do.
And you got to be careful because they'll be raw in the center of it. And I don't know how that's possible because I thought all that stuff was pre-cooked and frozen. But I bought a chicken sandwich from there because I thought this might be a good. It was a new sandwich and I was eating it kind of in the dark.
Oh.
And it was kind of rubbery, chewy, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I turned on the light and I looked at the sandwich after I'd already eaten like 3 big bites out of it, and it was pure pink in this inside, and I almost puked. So I will never go back there again.
Well, you got to have standards.
I've got pretty low standards when it comes to food usually.
Yeah, well, they exceeded your expectations and dropped below it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so that's exciting. So we got some of those airheads there. I'm thinking it's just a thought here, Bill, but you can comment, or anybody in the comments there can comment. So at events, I'm thinking about doing like a paintball trivia. So like doing a deck of cards. And having like multiple decks, like 2 decks, and then we put paintball trivia facts, right? One deck's a little bit easier, pretty obvious answers, or more obvious answers, and the other deck is a little bit more detailed or harder. And then like a spin the wheel, and then you get to pick which deck of cards you get to answer a question from, and then you maybe get to spin a prize wheel to see what prizes you win and have different variants of prizes. Something like that for events, and you can swing by and spin the wheel.
That'd be pretty cool.
Or maybe like a tabletop spinner, like a twister kind of floor spinner thing.
You could win an APP.
Yeah, Airhead's thread protector. Or maybe I'll buy some bags of paint, and those will be a few like grand. Give them a pod or a bag of paint or something. I can maybe get some pods and fill up a pod and give a pot of paint or something out.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yep, help support the event venue by buying a few more bags of paint, and then the player gets to win something, and then it draws them in, so you guys can come and check out the museum and maybe win something. Just a concept, but now I have to put together a bunch of facts and put them on cards, so that's going to take a lot more time. I don't know if I have it, but I'm trying. Yeah, so.
Well, you need to have my sister make a deck of cards with send her the trivia questions, and I'm sure she's glad I'm throwing her name out there to do it because.
Yeah, I'm sure. My thought was just to go get some like flashcards from like a craft store and then print it out and stick it on there.
No.
I'm on a budget here, Bill.
Well, you've seen our cards. They're fairly cheap. The ones that are kill cards that we make we made for the band guys, and then I make them for the generals and stuff and players at Monte Casino. And
yeah.
I make ID cards,
Yeah.
They're not that hard.
Okay. You keep saying these words, but I don't know. I feel like you've got an unlimited budget.
Put the general paintball logo on the back of the card. So it's an actual card, and it'll have all your information. Get your website, Facebook pages, stuff, all that, yada, yada. And then just put the question and the answer on the other side.
I guess you could, yeah.
Then you random draw a card. You read off the question, and if they know the answer, you can say, well, look at that. You're right. And if they don't, they go, look at that, you're wrong. You don't win nothing.
See? Yeah, there's options.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just my thought.
Now you just need a wheel that you can spin. Just get you an old bicycle wheel and
put a baseball card in it, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just things I can do in my free time. I'm still finishing the trailer, by the way, if anybody's following along. For friends at home, the Paintball Museum is still undergoing renovations, building some cabinetry in the front. I was up on the roof one day. We had a 40-degree day, so I climbed up there and was sealing all the seams around the trailer.
Did it still work? You were worried about that. Did it work?
It appeared we had some monsoons the following couple of days, and all the spots around the edges, which I was most concerned about because that's where the paintball guns are. Each corner, right, had a leak. I don't know why, but it did. Probably because there was a hole, but I filled them all in with some flashing sealant. But it's like a polymer where it moves, it doesn't harden.
Yeah.
So I got that. It was kind of pricey, but I thought it would be best. And it was dry around the edges, so I'm assuming it worked. Around the roof vent, though, I did hit it with the same stuff, but I also hit it with Flex Seal prior to that, and it didn't work. So I hit it with that silicone stuff, but I didn't quite see any holes. But I still smeared it on there, and there's still a very light drip. But that's in the middle of the room, so least of my worries. I'm going to say success. Because the puddle of water was about this big. So it was the size of maybe like a dime or a quarter, so it wasn't leaking much. So that's just where I sleep at night. So when it rains at the museum events, which it always does, then it'll just land right on my forehead. Yeah, I'll be like waterboarded. Yeah. So that'll be fine. That's fine. But so yeah, that's I think that worked. And then building cabinets. So I'm building a magazine rack in there, and a barrel rack to hold some barrels, so we can get a few more barrels in there. And then the whole electrical cabinet thing, which that's done. And then adding a few plugs throughout for some various things. And I've got some low voltage lighting to add around some of the shelves. And I bought a bunch of burlap to cover the ceilings and the shelf that goes around the inside. So all I do is put all that in. And then I was going to paint the floor, but then I'm also thinking I might just AstroTurf it. Buy some indoor-outdoor AstroTurf there. And
yeah, that's what I do.
It's like 48 cents a square foot for the cheap stuff, and low Berber, right? The thin stuff. And then mount that on there, and it'll be nice and greeny looking. And yeah, I guess that'll be fine.
Yep.
It might wear out quickly, but I think it's going to cost like $50 to do the whole inside of the trailer. So I guess it could, if it lasts a year, that works. I don't think the paint will hold up either. So and the paint I was going to use is road marking paint. It's either white or yellow, so that probably wouldn't look well either. So I was going to do white on the edges and yellow's runner down the middle. But
let me guess. Where did you find the road marking paint?
I wouldn't get carried away with questions here. Wouldn't get carried away with questions, but it was a good deal, and it dries fast, and it's indoor-outdoor paint. That's all I got for you. And by dries fast within 5 minutes, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, there was a overturned truck on over here by Prime. It wasn't a Prime truck. They were hauling a load of oranges, and needless to say, there was oranges everywhere. Well, they called in a crew to come in and clean it all up and flip the truck back over. Yeah. It looked like the diesel truck was just asleep on its back. I don't know how in the heck. Well, yeah, I do. He was wearing sandals when he was driving, and he had a turban. But
it's profiling, Bill.
But I don't care. But anyway, the thing was upside down. Well, they had to hire a crew to come in and clean it all up. Well, after the crew left, they left all their orange cones.
Yeah. They
were there for a week, and now I have. No, I have a bunch of new starting bases now where it's very bright. People know where they start from now. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's great. That's how you acquire things. You really just have to go down and find things on the side of the road.
I do that a lot.
Yeah. I work on the side of the road, so I'm just like, oh, hammer, oh, screwdriver. So it happens.
That's how I ended up with a Craftsman collection. I found a cordless drill, and it had a battery on it.
Mm-hmm.
I used it until it died. Well, I didn't have a charger for it because I found it on the road, and I'm like, well, I'm going to go buy a charger at Lowe's. So I went there, and it was more expensive to buy a charger by itself than it was to buy a kit.
Yeah.
I'm a Makita guy. All my stuff's Makita.
Yeah.
It killed me to buy that damn Craftsman charger, and I think I don't know, I don't even remember what other tools there were, but it was cheaper to buy like 3 tools and 2 batteries and a charger than what it was for just a charger, because everything was on sale there at Lowe's. So
they got
I got 2 sets of rechargeable stuff, and one set's a crappy Craftsman and the other set's my Makita, and it's like, next I'll find the damn DeWalt. I know it.
That's what I have. I have the DeWalt.
Yeah. Makita.
It's treated me well.
Well,
I mean, I did just lose a battery last week, but that's okay. I'll buy another battery, which costs more than a kit.
Yeah, batteries are expensive.
They are. I've got to go find the Chinese knockoff brand that's not DeWalt. It's like Tool Alt or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's.
Did you actually lose the battery, or it just no longer works?
It no longer works, but I'm going to tell you, this is like the 3rd battery, so I'm really running shy on batteries. So that's the problem.
There's a thing on the internet that you can hit it with a welder deal, and it'll bring those batteries back to life.
I tried that; it didn't. I thought it would, because it's a bad cell in the battery, and it's stuck on that cell. So I could probably tear it apart and like move the cell to another spot, but there's a lot of soldering and time involved.
Yeah, you don't have the time to do that. You're too busy.
I know, building a trailer,
worrying about your condensate line frozen up, and
well, there's that, and then
babysitting your daughter, hiding out of your museum, and playing dad and stuff. So
yeah, there's all those things, and it's a busy schedule. Children are busy. Swim lessons and dentist appointments and Girl Scouts and birthday parties. I mean, these kids are busy.
How many cookies did your kid sell?
You don't even want to know. I just had to drive to Kentucky last weekend so that I could deliver cookies to all my Kentucky family and friends.
And you didn't come by here. I would have bought some Thin Mints, and there's some kind of new one with sea salt caramel. I don't even know what they're called, like asbestos things or something. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, they're all good. Don't worry, I'll let you know. They're all good. I even bought we even bought like an extra case of assorted cookies, and I give them out to homeless people while I'm at work. The guys are sleeping under the bridge. I just chuck them at them here. Or negotiate, because sometimes they nap right around where I'm working, and so I'm like, hey, I need you to move. I'll give you a box of cookies if you just go over there for a little bit. They move. They
see you open up them boxes for the lights, and they go, look at all that copper.
Yeah, but they're not that dedicated.
Oh.
It's the guys that drive the little S10s and Ford Rangers that are rusted out. Those are the guys you got to worry about. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Joke Man says Milwaukee's the best. I don't know about this Joke Man guy.
Makita.
And then Courtney says, you brought the snow when you came. I know. I did. It did start to snow. I didn't like that either, but it was still a lot warmer down there. But yeah, it was.
Yeah, we had snow for a day, then it warmed up, and it was gone in a day.
Sure. The Upper Peninsula, I was just talking to my coworkers up there, and they have I think in the past week they've gotten 6 feet of snow.
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah. And it's Andrew Hansen. He's our Kentucky buddy also. Good to see you. There's a nasty rumor running around that you have accidentally reproduced.
What?
And now you are a dad. And congratulations, Andrew. Congratulations. Maybe next time I'm in the area, we can have a play date. But yeah, so that's exciting. But no accident, he says. Yeah, well, I mean, I thought it was in the water, but we don't know. Yeah. But yeah, so that was an exciting trip. And also I worked on our STEM program, working on our sales sheet there and our memorandums, and so we're going to try to work with local schools here to put them slave labor to work. I mean, work experience. So hopefully get those guys able to work on maybe websites or 3D designs or prints for different things for displays for the museum, and maybe research for writing up write-ups about players and pioneers and things of paintball, and making some better displays for the museum.
Just don't use AI.
Oh, it was a good video, Bill. Stop it.
Jeez.
No.
It was great. I loved every second of it. I said, look at what this thing just did.
Amazing.
I know it was all wrong, but it was so nice. I think I even put in the comment when I posted it, there's a bunch of AI and a lot of it's wrong, but it's still pretty cool.
Oh, it's not.
And I was like, I would give it, I don't know, 5 seconds after Bill sees this, I'm going to get a nasty comment. It wasn't long. It wasn't long at all. You were the first. I expected this fully.
Hey, other people agreed with me, though.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not wrong.
Thanks a lot, Jay. I didn't post it in the world. I just posted it to our group. So the museum.
There's a reason you did that.
Because
you were wrong.
I know it was wrong. Mean Gene, hi. Let's just throw a plug in for Mean Gene. For those who don't know, Mean Gene owns War Game Products, AutoCockerParts.com, amongst various other amazing sites. And all, let's see here we go. And so the show is sponsored by War Game Products. We thank you, Mean Gene, for that. You can scan the QR code up in the top corner, and that will take you right to the Mac Daddy of paintball stuff, which is War Game Products. Or you can check out AutoCockerParts.com to get all the parts you need for your auto.
And I don't understand why people still get online and they're in the groups, in the same groups that we're all in, and they'll be like, where do I got to go to get parts for autocockers? You know, I'm like, it's all over. It's right here. AutoCockerParts.com.
AutoCockerParts.com. WarGameProducts.com. Or just reach out to Mean Gene. Any of these methods will get you autococker parts. As long as you have money. I mean, this is the key. You got to give him money. He will give you parts. It's just a good barter system they got going on.
That's the deal.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is all. Yeah, wow, look at you guys, legit. Yeah, so we, it's only made possible by Mean Gene. So we appreciate you for taking care of our show. This is a high-class production here. That's why I'm sitting on a couch in my living room. So,
everybody's sitting on their couch in their living room. They just have the curtain thing that whatever that sneaky AI stuff is.
Yeah, I think E5. Yeah.
We're not all in here fighting wasps and.
Yeah. I fight condensate lines. You fight wasps. That's really what we got going on here.
I got the mean red wasps.
Well, if you're going to have wasps, it's going to be the mean ones.
Oh.
Let's see. What else have I worked on in the museum here? The trailer, tags. I guess that's about it. Yeah. Let's see. What means you got here? You guys have a good night. Back to packing order. See, that's how dedicated he is. It's
He's
middle of the night here in Michigan. Probably like 4 o'clock in the afternoon there. But
he's a trooper.
yeah, he's just dedicated. That's
No,
what you're buying.
45, 45 there.
Yeah, yeah. It's above freezing there.
Yeah.
So
Shoot, it was 100 degrees there yesterday.
Yeah, they got some sort of heat bowl going on down there. Things are bushes are bursting into flames while we got 6 feet of snow up here. I don't know. It's a crazy weather stuff going on. But yeah, so that's cool. What other thing? So yeah, like we were saying earlier, Nova they got that new pneumatic trigger frame for their autococker. It looks like one of the nomads was visiting their factory and was able to give that a few test shots and check it out. Interested to see what that looks like and feel it the next time we have a Nova sponsored event, maybe Living Legends or something. Or Ion. They usually go to Ion. And you know what? The museum is going to Ion this year. So that's my first trip to Ion, so that'll be exciting. And it only costs, a small gold bar to get there and back and gas. But by you guys buying raffle tickets to this mask, this will make this trip more affordable. Ian donated or found a way to donate a cabin for us to stay in there, and also secured us a free vending space from the event. So thank you, Skirmish, for providing that. And I think it was Damian Fowler there from Gator Mail, Joker, who helped us secure that with him. And Ian, I think also. So that's great. And so that'll be we should be near the Gator Mail booth if you're familiar with it. I've not been, but yeah, we should be there. And so that'll be exciting. And then I'm trying to make it to the Living Legends here in Michigan at Health Survivors Paintball Park. And also trying to make it to NXL Cincinnati is my shot. But that weekend just so happens to conflict with Bill Bailey's anniversary game for paintball at Bailey's Battlefield there in Missouri. So if you're on that side of the Mississippi, then you should go to Bill's. And if you're on this side, you probably, if you're a speedball guy, you go to the NXL. But maybe make it to that one. But those are still tentative based on wife approval. So it's all hopes and dreams. What'd you find, Bill?
Oh, I've got a big brush fire going out there, and I'm just making sure it didn't spread out onto the other parts of the property that it's not supposed to be burnt.
Like the house or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Susan let you know if the house caught on fire.
Oh, yeah. I'm kind of known for starting bigger fires.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew, the NXL in Cincinnati is held at Rose Park up. I'd have to look it up again. It was held there last year also. I wanted to make it, but I was definitely out of town. So I'm hoping that I can swing down there again and bring the museum trailer. I'll have to talk to Mr. Tom Cole about providing a little bit of space for us, but he seems to be happy with us, so maybe he'll let me do it. And again, pending wife approval for me to go down there. And then it's close enough that I can spend the night at a buddy's house nearby, so that would work out nicely.
Is that Les Nessman?
Les Nessman, yep. Reporting.
They're dropping turkeys.
The humanity.
It's like bags of wet cement.
Splatting. Oh, the humanity. Yeah. So yeah, so that'll be fun this summer, hopefully. And then in a perfect world, November is the Fulda Gap, and if we raise enough money throughout the year, we can shoot on over to Fulda Gap. And I've never been there either, so
need to bring your tank there.
And that tank needs so much work. So back to the hey, you can support the museum by volunteering your time, and We have lots of restoration projects, organizing inventory, scanning, amongst many other things you can do here at the General Paintball Museum. Swing on by. Free lunch.
You need to get that school deal going and get somebody from auto mechanics to come over and work on your tank.
Yeah, the school doesn't have auto mechanics.
Do they have shop?
They have a small trades training program. So they work with building houses, basic electric, and some light plumbing, and that's about it. So it introduces them to the careers, but not really fully involving them. So
yeah, they're doing better than what most places are doing.
Yeah, I found Michigan. I was just at a technical school this morning for work, doing some community outreach for work, interviewing trades individuals that are wanting to be carpenters, HVAC people, heavy equipment operators, and electricians. And they have like a trades thing there, and it was pretty good. The school's pretty old, not the greatest shape, but the trades thing, they're building a house in there, so good for them. And you think the place would look a lot nicer if they had tradespeople. Here, go out and replace the sign.
Unfortunately, they probably have to hire out for that.
They do.
They probably have to do bids on it.
Yeah, but you think they could do some general maintenance with the kids that want to learn about how things work. So, no. But so there's a quite around here.
Oh yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Yep, and then that's how we push Bill off the TV. That was the end of Bill. No.
Yeah.
He's fine.
At NXL in Cincinnati is at Joyce Park.
Joyce Park, Andrew. NXL Cincinnati, Joyce Park. Which
it's up
near
towards the Sharonville area.
Sharonville area. Okay, yeah. So northern Cincinnati. Let's see here. Well, so I think that's pretty much our schedule. If we can accomplish all those, that'll be a good year for us. Sadly, we won't be at Monte Casino, but Bill will.
Yep. These are some barrels that I just recently got.
Oh, what are those?
Yeah. So a lot of J&Js, stainless steel, and I can't wait to get them on some guns that they're supposed to be on. There's pretty high speed barrels. In the day, these would have been $100+ barrels.
Yeah, it was a different time. Also, would have been the paintballs would have been able to fit those.
Yeah.
Now we've got baby paint.
Yeah, and then I bought a oh my gosh, an Automag in a box.
It's a unibody. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but it was true old school.
Look at that classy stuff.
But what's really cool, and I can't wait to clean them up and add them to the VL collection. This was a green grip, VL grip that was painted. So we got to figure out, and then I got a black grip VL.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
They made some
got original AGD grip. So I got lucky in this box, and there was even I've got to track down. I forget the name of this barrel plug, but it was in the box. So I'll get this gun all put back together, and it even had a flat line.
Oh yeah,
designed regulator. So
very cool.
So I'll get this gun all put together, and it'll be number 13 Automag, I think, in my collection. So
look at you go.
I feel like I let down Tom K when it came to Automags, but they're just hard to find around here.
Yeah. Andrew says the oversized wooden grips were the best. I do like a wood grip.
They weren't. That's Smart Parts. They did right on those grips. Those are nice grips. A new company, Exalt, they came out with them. You got to be careful. A lot of people are trying to sell those as the old school grips, and they're not the old school grips.
Yeah. There's something about wood and brass. So I get some wood and brass together, and it says something special to you.
Yeah.
Andrew says, missing it again. I'm assuming that was an XL comment, but I plan on going. We'll see.
I got, let's see, my tactical cocker that I got. Oh.
Let's see it. Oh, yes. Monte Casino. I'm missing it this year. Daddy-daughter dance.
Yeah.
Tactical.
Those grips are smart parts, but they came from New Zealand. A guy had a gun almost identical to this.
Yeah.
And he sent it off for it to be worked on, and it disappeared in the mail. Well, he had kept his grips.
Yeah.
And he's seen me display this. I forget where, Living Legends or somewhere, and he messaged me and asked me if I wanted them.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, you can have them. All you got to do is have to pay for shipping from New Zealand.
$300 later, they're yours.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, because these are some of the prettiest green grips I've ever seen. So, yeah. So I got it, and I put them on my gun. So,
yeah. I had a guy in Norway want a folding chair once for paintball. I have some little paintball stools that have gear pouches in them. And, he wanted one, and I have a whole bunch of old new stock of them. And he said, "Yeah." I was like, I don't know, like $20, $40, whatever it was, plus shipping. And I went to the post office, and to ship this thing, I mean, it was probably like 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet or whatever. But it was only like 1.5 inches thick, 2 inches thick. And they're like, oh, that'll be like, I don't know, $75 shipping. Yeah, thanks. So
he wasn't in Oslo by any chance, was he?
I can't remember what city. It's been a while. And so I said, I'll give you the chair, just pay the shipping. And so he paid the shipping, and so I'm pretty certain it's the only one of those chairs in the country.
Yeah, I've still got relatives in Oslo, so.
Yeah, I don't know where he was. He said it's not paintball's not a huge thriving thing, but there is a couple fields, like 2 or 3 in the country. I said, well, that's cool. Now you got a paintball chair.
Yep.
It doesn't work for me because it's like a midget chair. It's more of a stool.
Is that those chairs are they in plastic bags?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So when you open them up, they got like a little like cooler / work tool bag in them. There's different variants. There's one that's all cooler. There's one that's half cooler, half tool bag, and then when you unzip it, it like rolls out and it has like all the elastic bands where you can put all your Allen keys and things in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a few of those. I bought the guy that invented them. I bought out of his remaining inventory.
Like those Titman bags you had.
Yeah, they come from the same guy. I have a pile of them. He designed them, made them. I got a few of the prototypes and random things, but he was trying to get out of everything, storing everything, and he just said, "Make me an offer." And so I think it was what was it? It was
ridiculous.
It was something like $6,000. He had like a high pressure air booster from Bud, and then whatever he had left in the basement. He's like, I got boxes. I mean, he had shelves and shelves of boxes and totes of random gear, posters and old stuff. And I was just like, I can't do $6,000, sorry. And then I was like, but it's cool, good deal. And then he's like, came back to me and he's like, all right, $4,000, it's all yours. And I'm like, sorry, I'm poor. And by the end of it, he's like, $1,200, it's all yours. And I'm like, do 2 payments? And he's like, sure. And I'm like, sold.
Yeah, I think you told me about that.
Yeah, so he had no idea exactly what I had, but I bunch of Tippmann bags, a bunch of body bags, those chairs, a bunch of rental gear, old rental gear, the booster, and just random stuff, some posters, banners, and things. Let's see here. Let's see what man. Exactly why we threw all those jerry cans in the dumpster. It's like shipping air. You don't have to ship anything. I'll come get them.
Yeah.
No shipping. I will even carry them out. You don't even have to start up your tow motor.
And you could give them a receipt.
And I give you a tax-deductible receipt, which I already sent them for the airheads. So thank you. Let's see here. Jason says, NATO 2026, 20th anniversary for all you watching. Definitely join NATO. And I'm assuming we're talking about Fulda Gap. And if we come, I probably won't play, but go NATO. Mike. Yep, Andrew, you're right. It was Mike Schwartz was the creator of the body bag there. Yeah. I got a lot of good junk from him.
Yeah.
So a lot of catalogs, a lot of dealer catalogs. He was in it for quite a while. The man worked very hard to not have a normal job. We give hats off to him. But it was funny because he worked. He had a paintball store and he did an apparel store. So he made T-shirts and banners and hats and things like that. He didn't make them. He outsourced it. Then he made patches. Then he made promotional items you could buy for your company and have logoed. And then he did skis. He restrung tennis rackets. He did skateboarding for a while. He did ice skating for a while.
This is what I'm fighting here constantly.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, I know. It's
Is that ice skates?
Yeah, he did ice skates at one time.
No.
Red Wasp.
Oh.
So, yeah. Anyway, he had a lot going on, but he never worked a normal job somebody on payroll. And when I bought all the rest of his stuff out and he moved out of the store, he went and got a job as a security guard for Amazon. And he's like, you know how nice it is? I just go to work, I clock in, and then I go home. I don't have to do anything. Welcome to a normal life.
Yep.
He worked hard his whole life to not have a day job. So,
yeah.
That you shared with him that the building that had.
Yeah. Yep.
It was a quick oil change place.
Yep. So that was our first paintball museum. I opened in 2011. He was trying to get out of it, and he had a store in an old Valvoline quick oil change thing with the pits and everything. And so I rented his storefront or the garages, the bays where he had his store or was running his store out of, and that was the first paintball museum. And then he stored everything downstairs with all the stuff that I had to buy eventually. But yeah, so that was but he had a heck of an air compressor for that booster. I'll tell you what, it was the air compressor from the old Valvoline quick oil change, so it was huge. Yeah. 3-phase big motor, but yeah, it was a good spot. But then I don't know, it was 4 months later, he's like, oh, by the way, the owner of the building is gonna sell the building, so you gotta get out now. So
was that the one that looked like was it wooden, the inside barn? Or am I thinking of a different place?
It was all gray. It was.
Did you ever have a wooden barn-looking place?
Yeah, I did. Yep. I moved from there I built a barn and then put the museum in there after that.
Yeah.
It was briefly in a single-wide trailer and totes stored for a while on my property, and then until I built the barn. Yeah. But and then here we are. How far I've come.
Now you've outgrown a 3,000 square foot barn.
Yeah. Now, if we keep getting good donations, I'll need a bigger building.
You can add on to it back here. No.
The wife will not approve any additions to the building.
Huh.
No. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. That's the motto here. But I can rearrange. I'm pretty crafty at cramming things away, so I can rearrange, build some shelves. We'll make it happen.
Your motto there is yes, dear.
Yes. See, you know. Mm-hmm. Don't be jealous.
Sometimes it's easier to beg for forgiveness than to ask permission.
You haven't met my wife.
Oh,
You ever heard the phrase castrated by a Q-tip? Tetris champion. That's me, Andrew. He knows. He knows I can pack rat like the best of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh well. Well, we've managed to mutter our way through another hour, which wraps up episode 149. Let's not keep in mind that Facebook screwed us and deleted about 130 episodes. So, sorry. Those are now the lost episodes. Let's see here. Who holds the overtime record of overtime? That would be Forrest Hatcher, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he was a little.
It was Joke Man for a long time.
It was. But yeah, I think both of those interviews were lost. So I guess we'll have to have him back on at some point. So
we need to have Joke Man walk through the old factory and reminisce.
This is where the raccoon lived. This is where we made million pods. This is where we made all the hoppers.
And how many guns did Bud Orr make in his lifetime?
Yeah. And this is where I sit and ask the question, how many guns, autocockers did Bud Orr make? Yeah. But anyway, everything worked out well. We will not be on next week or the following week, unless you want to, Bill. It's all up to you by yourself. So that's no. Okay. So 2 weeks. We'll be off for 2 weeks. I'm going to the 50th state over there, Hawaii, and I'm going to spend about 10 days there. So I leave next Wednesday, and then I will be down there for 10 days. So then I'll be back. So 2 weeks. See us
Isn't
back.
that where the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Yeah, but we're not on that island. We're just on a little island, a little further north or south or whatever way we're going. Kauai. Maui and Kauai.
I heard the Japanese hated jazz music so much they tried to bomb Pearl Bailey.
Anything's possible. I don't know. You're the World War II expert, so I would take your word on it.
Oh, your dad liked that joke. He knows who Pearl Bailey is.
Yeah. Andrew wants to know if you're okay, Bill.
Yeah, I am.
That's debatable.
Yeah, drink 2 bottles of
expired Mexican soda. Yeah, that's not what could be wrong here.
Mm-hmm. It gets a bit chunky in the bottom, but it's okay.
That'd be okay.
That's where all the good is. All
Pure
right.
sugar.
That's right. That's what'll keep them alive. Mexican soda.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. We have Courtney. Your hard work and time is appreciated. Thank you guys very much. P.S. Keep your weather. Yeah. Well,
sure.
It'll be fine. Just a little white death. It'll be fine.
We're going to be in the 80s for like 4 or 5 days in a row now. So we got all the way through Sunday.
I don't think we're there. I don't.
Maybe we'll get that in June.
Yeah, June seems more appropriate. No, we're not. We're not getting near 80.
50?
55. Let's say 55 is going to be our next high for this next 10 days.
That's T-shirt weather. That's Norwegian summer.
T-shirt weather for here compared to today and last week.
That's Viking summer.
Yeah. But there's still snow in our forecast, so we'll see. Because it's dropped well below freezing at night. So
there was that guy there at the swimming pool that had shorts on.
There was a guy in shorts today. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Well, we'll better wrap this show up here so everybody can go back to bed, or all 8 of our watchers, which we appreciate, all 8 of you, and everybody else that commented: Joke Man, Andrew, Courtney, aka Brad, and Mean Gene. Thanks again. Let's see who else was our Nova Paintball. We appreciate your support, Tim, Roy, or Ron Roy, JC. Yeah, we appreciate all of you guys.
TJ.
Oh, yep, DJ.
Yeah.
Missed him. And what else? Oh, there's another one. Where'd he go? Jason. I'm gonna butcher that, so we're just gonna go with Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we appreciate everybody's watching, comments, efforts, support. Yeah.
Need anything from War Game Products? I got it.
Yep. Autocockerparts.com is important, which is that logo right there. And of course, War Game Products to get your newest, latest, and greatest limited edition, brand new, high quality autocockers. All right. Well, we will see you guys in, I guess, about 2 weeks.
Yep.
If you guys have anything meanwhile that you need, call Bill. He'll take good care of you. You can find him at the Chase branch in Springfield, Missouri.
You got to drop forwards.
Not for sale.
Not for sale. That's for all for cool stuff.
Nothing for sale, but buy raffle tickets so you support our gas bill to get to events.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
See you guys.